What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
What it do, y'all?
We're back. I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
It's been like a year. It's been like a year, I think, right?
I don't know.
I think it's been a year. I don't know. Did we post in 2024? Was that early?
That was early this year.
Oh, okay.
That was early this year. So it hasn't been quite that long. But it has been a minute. Life be lifing. We got a lot going on, and
we're just trying to figure out how to do everything like how to balance everything out, because there's one particular thing, like our business has been taking over our lives. Like, right. We don't even have time to just do regular stuff. Right. So we're just trying to find time to just
put everything in.
Yeah.
Like everything that we want to do, we're trying to not get a schedule, but like get, just fit everything in.
Yeah.
Everything that we love to do.
Yeah.
And this is something that we enjoy doing. Like you said before, like when we introduced the podcast, is mainly just us having discussions on camera that we normally have off camera anyway. Mm-hmm. Like, so why not just talk about it on camera?
Yeah. So yeah, we're committing this time, because I feel like the last time when we posted those, I think it was only 2 videos anyway. Mm-hmm. We were just kind of throwing them out there, also to get a feel. Like we weren't fully committed, but now we are committing, and we're saying, okay, we're doing this, and like she said, not really a schedule, because like some days, like we have so many orders that we can't even get them all out in the same day, so we can't make a schedule yet, but we will be posting every single week new videos, at least 1 a week. We want to get it up to like maybe 3 a week, but we're gonna start out with 1 a week. 3 is 7 days in a week.
We said 2, like Sunday.
The goal is like 3,
like every 3 days we drop it.
Yeah.
However that falls.
Yeah, but for now we're committing to at least 1 a week. So we're we're doing it. So we're not going anywhere.
And basically, it's just basically either we're talking about life, marriage, relationships, sex, trending topics, things that's going on online, things that may have went viral, or just whatever we got on our mind. We just going to bring it to you guys and share our opinions, get you guys' opinions, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. Also, we're trying out different areas, so we're
trying to get the correct spot.
Next couple of videos will probably be different.
Yeah. Right.
So whichever one feels best.
Which one,
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Which one is more comfortable?
Yeah.
Because the other 2 was on the upstairs in my sneaker room on the couch, and it was kind of dark in there. It's kind of like so you wanted to brighten it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. So came downstairs, and we'll see how this works out. We'll see.
Yeah.
But today's topic, we're gonna talk about, actually we were watching Love Jones the other day, and we had a long discussion in regards to love and lust, and if people know the difference, or how people deal with love versus lust.
Yeah.
How can you tell the difference? And we said that it took a minute.
Yeah, we did. Like, paused the movie and
literally paused the movie,
because I feel like I've always watched Love Jones, and that is one of my favorite movies. I watch it all the time for no reason, to the point where she gets annoyed. She's like, bro, you can't be watching this movie again. But even though I love the movie, I am well aware that what they had wasn't love. Like, to me, it was very much lust. And I feel like when I hear people talk about it, and people are like, oh, like, I want that Nina and Darius kind of love, and I'm just like, their relationship was really effing toxic. Like, it was a good movie, and it was a cute dynamic because of who they were, and because I feel like we've all had like similar situations, but I feel like that's exactly what it was. I feel like it was a situation. I feel like they had a situationship. And I feel like a lot of people have that and they don't really know the difference between that and love. I feel like in watching that movie, at no point did I see them get deep and like actually get to know each other. It was like, okay, you're cool, and we have great chemistry and great sex, and when we're around each other, we cannot keep our hands off of each other. That is not love. That can be a part of your love story with somebody, but that in itself, like by itself, is not love. Like to me, that's lust. And I feel like people just don't know the difference. I feel like a lot of people have situationships and they end up in these relationships, like long-term relationships with somebody that they really don't even like, like don't really connect with emotionally, mentally, only physically, and they think they're in love. I think it happens a lot. I think it happens too much. I think it happens a lot.
Yeah. And I feel like that whole situation was, because everybody always talk about like that 90s love, that early 2000s love. And when you think about all of these couples, all these movies, like our type movies that we grew up on or that we love to watch, like the black classics, like with the couples, I can't name one couple in these movies that wasn't toxic.
Yeah.
Because Darius and Nina was toxic as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toxic as hell.
They played a lot of games, mainly her.
A lot.
Like the whole hanging out with the friend thing, that's wild. Like telling him you going to see your ex just to get his reaction. Like him acting like he doesn't care when he did. Like it was just all crazy. Like,
you know what's so crazy though? To this day, women still play the same games.
Why is it just men? Because he's the one who pretended he didn't care.
I'm not
when
saying
he did.
that. No, men play games too, but those type games where like, you know how women are. Like they'll do something for a reaction, or they'll pretend. Like say they don't. I feel like they don't tell you exactly what they want or what they feel. One, they expect you to guess or just know, or they'll say one thing and mean another.
Yeah.
It's just like,
not gonna lie, even as a woman, I know that I'm not gonna say all women, because all women are not like
no,
that.
not all, but
I'm not like
I feel
that.
like
I'm
the toxic
very
ones.
upfront.
I feel like the toxic ones.
But I
Or
do know women
ones.
that's what I was gonna say. I feel
Yeah.
like it's a lot of like the younger ones or the ones that haven't like emotionally matured and developed yet.
Yeah.
I know a couple in particular that don't mean what they say. They do things for a reaction. They post certain things on the internet just to get a reaction out of the ex or the on and off, whatever the person is. They act like they don't care when they do. Like it just like, yeah.
And I'm queen nonchalant. Don't say nothing to me or do something to get a reaction. You will not get anything. You will be very upset. Say what you mean and mean what you say. I that irritates the hell out of me. I don't like that. I don't like the games being played, like, and I feel like that whole dynamic with them was just ticky-tack type games. Like it was just weird. And like you said, it wasn't love. Like most people look at that and be like, oh my God, they really care, that's why they doing that.
No.
There's no such, I hear that so much. There's no such thing as, like,
I care someone play games?
right,
No.
or like the toxic stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I care so much that I'm gonna bring all this toxicity in our situation,
Yeah.
just to show you that I care, or they didn't do that, but I'm gonna put my hands on you, but that mean I care.
Yeah.
Or it's just like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, sadly, and this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but I truly feel like a lot of people have not had real love. They've had these situations where it was like, oh, this person is a vibe, we're cool, and like I said, we have good chemistry, like good sexual chemistry, and then they equate that to love, and they take it further than it needs to go.
Yeah, like I've been in situations where it was super lusty, And it's like you think you care.
You can care about somebody, because me personally, I feel like if you're around somebody a lot, even you're gonna care about them, but that doesn't mean you love them or are in love with them. Like that's not that they're very different
sometimes
things.
You don't care either.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking, you said you think you care.
Yeah.
I'm saying you can
well,
care.
I mean, like more like you think you may be falling in love, or you think things are deeper than what they may be.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Because how do you get it mixed? I truly don't understand.
I think people get that rush.
How people don't.
And if you've never been like been in love, you may feel like that rush. That's what it feels like. Because a lot of people don't know what it feels like to be in love. So,
but that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So if you're experiencing this high, because lust is like a high. It's literally like a drug. It's so if you get that high, and you like, wow.
Yeah.
Like I never felt this before. This must be love. They equate that high and that rush to love, when a lot of times it's just like you said, it's just a vibe.
Yeah.
But like I said, if you've never been there, well, I can't really say that because I felt like I never really been there, but I kind of knew the difference.
Never been where?
Like when I felt the lust, I never like been in love, so I could have fell for that same rush, that same high, but I kind of knew it was just a vibe. But my mind is a little bit different than others, so I was able to differentiate the two. Yeah, but most people can't.
Yeah, I've always known the difference. I do not. One doesn't have anything to do with the other, with me. Like, I've had situations where it was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Chemistry is crazy.
Wow.
The sex is amazing.
Yeah.
But this is not love. Like, I know this is not love. And this person is telling me that they love me. I've had it happen multiple times where somebody tells me that they love me, and I'm like, where did you get that from? Because I truly don't. You don't know me. Like, you know how I am, my personality. If you don't know me, you don't know me. And I do not open up to everybody. I don't go deep with everybody. I've only had 2 serious relationships, and this is one of them. Anybody else that I've dated or whatever with was not serious, and they really didn't know anything about me. But we had a good vibe. Like, we're having a good time. It's fun. We can laugh together. But if you don't know anything about me, you don't know where I come from, who I come from, why I am the way that I am, how I really am, you can't possibly love me. You don't know me. Like, you don't know me.
But you know what it is? A lot of times, some people fall in love with a vibe.
That's crazy, though.
But that's real.
You really have no idea who I am.
It don't matter. A lot of the times, like even when we talk about, we be like how people fall in love and they never met the person. Like, I don't know how the hell y'all do that.
Yeah.
But it's a thing, and some people look for. It's like it's a different type of love for them. Like they fall in love with different things. Like we may fall in love with we need. The visual, we need the feeling, we need the physical touch, it's like we may need the whole bag.
Yeah. And
some other people may just need companionship, and that may just be like just long conversations, FaceTimes, like, so everybody's different, but I can see how people may fall for lust because it's a high, because it's like I can see it. I can't do it, but I can understand how people may, fall in love because of lust. But lust don't last that long. Like, it's literally just like a drug.
Yeah.
Where you get that instant high, like what they be saying, like the heroin addicts and the crackheads, and they put that needle in, and there's an instant high, and it's gone
for a second
after that, and now you chasing the next one. And that's what literally what lust is.
Yeah.
You might have a lustful summer where y'all have a good y'all might have a good run.
You may have a lustful year.
You might.
I've had year,
I was literally about to say that. I literally was about to say,
Yeah.
I was like, I had a good lustful year.
I've had a good lustful year or two, but still, I know that there's so many things that this person doesn't know about me. Like, you don't know that when we go out, I will sit down. I'm the life of the party. You don't know, like I said, my history. Like, you don't know why I am the way that I am. You don't know anything about my family dynamic. You really don't know me.
Question though, if you spend a year or two with someone, why is it that they don't know you yet?
Because we're not talking about those things. Because when we're together, it's
lusty.
just a good time.
It's just lusty.
Even if it's not all sexual, it's never deep.
Yeah.
It's never serious. It's just a good time.
But what about those situations that are lusty and deep?
Okay, then that's a different thing. Then you can have love. That's you. If you got both, you got the whole package.
Not really.
But
not really. Cause I'm an open book, so I can talk about anything. I don't have anything that's like off limits or anything like that. So I might get deep with somebody. Well, they may think I'm getting deep, but I tell everybody this. It ain't no secret. So,
yeah,
but they may feel like I opened up to them, or once I get to talking, or if I'm drinking and we just chatting and stuff like that, and you ask me a question, I'm not gonna be like, nah, I'm not about to go there with you. Like we chatting, let's talk. But to me, it's just that. Like, it's certain things. Like I feel like I would know instantly if it's this, that, or that type thing. Like, once I put you in that box, you in that box for the most part. I'm not saying it did, because it happened with you where we kind of put each other in a box, and look at us now. So I can't say that you don't climb out the box
first
sometimes.
time ever.
But most of the time, majority of the times, like if I meet you on some lust shit, that's what it is.
That's just what it is.
Like, if I meet you and you like sis, then you sis. Like, if it just depends on how I meet you, but I don't know. I guess it's just easier if you know the difference. If you don't know the difference, you kind of could get caught up and tricked out your spot and end up dread somewhere.
I think lust can turn into love, but I'm talking about the situations where it's obviously just lust.
But
like, we're not having those deep conversations. You're not asking me these questions. Like,
yeah.
So you can't now turn around and be like, I love you. How?
But that's what I'm saying. With you, I feel like.
Why do you think that?
I feel like with you, you're like you see how you saying how? It's possible. Like, just everybody don't look at it the way you look at it.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I don't think they know the difference between love and lust.
No, they may know. They may. There's a lot of people, for instance, that fall in love because of sex. There's a bunch of people that don't know how to
That's not love.
I said they fall in love because of that. Like, you
What
may
else
get
is
a
there,
situation. Though? You may get in a situation where someone never had good sex, right? And then they get some, and you literally obliterate them, and they just like, oh my God.
That's not love.
No, I didn't say that that's love. I'm talking about because of that, as a result from that, they start liking you more and more and more and more and more, and then fall in love.
But what's making them like you? Are you guys having those deep conversations? Are you guys actually spending genuine time with each other without being all over each other?
But that's not, see, everybody have different guidelines for them falling in love. They might not need a deep conversation.
So what is it about the person that you love other than the sex?
I love spending time with them. I love us hanging out. We chill. We play video games together. I don't fucking know.
So you guys are friends that have sex?
No, that may be her love language or his love language. So you don't know. It's possible for people to fall in love for various ways. Like, it don't have to be like your guidelines.
It doesn't. But I think so. Then what's the difference between love and lust? So you're basically saying that love and lust is all combined.
No, I'm
it's
not
all the
saying
same
that.
thing.
I'm saying that everybody's definition for it is different. Everybody guidelines or requirements to fall in love is different. Everybody, so you can't say that it's always lust. Lust may, like you said, lust may turn into love.
Yeah, it can.
But it doesn't require you getting to know me. Like you have some people, like when we talk, we'll be like how do you fall in love with somebody and y'all ain't have sex?
I can understand that more though than I can understand falling in love with somebody that you've been spending time with and talking to and actually getting to know and didn't have sex with them. I'm not saying I can do it, but I'm just saying I understand. Like I can understand. I'm a physical person, so that's just not me. Like that's just not me. But I can understand that more than I can understand just having sex with someone emotional. And there's nothing emotional happening and you're in love. I can understand. Love is an emotion.
I can understand it all ways.
Okay.
Just because, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I would never be in a situation where I don't. Like, my love guidelines is different. My love guidelines require a little bit of everything.
Right.
So it's not just, this or that or this or that. But, like I said, some people may have a situation where they don't require a little bit of everything. They may need 90% of this and 10% of that. Who knows? Oh, I need 70 of this, 30 of that. I don't need that other shit. As long as these things are lit and right, I'm able to fall. So it just all depends. Lust can definitely equate to love for some people.
So you can understand falling in love with someone that you know really nothing about. Like you guys are literally just having a good time, but you don't know anything about you.
It's not that I can understand it. I know it happens a lot, and okay, if that's your thing, it can't happen to me.
I'm saying you think it's love. You think it's
I
actually
think it could
love?
be. Yes,
Okay.
it could be.
That's very open.
I'm not saying. I'm very open-minded. Yeah. I'm not saying that all the time it is, but maybe for a select few, it actually works out for them.
Okay.
So, well, what do you think about friends dating friends' exes?
Bro,
because that happened in the movie too.
I think that's
Is it okay? When is it okay? Let me rephrase that.
I don't care if it's been 40 years.
When is
There's
hold
billions
on.
of people
You
in the
didn't
world.
even hear my question. When is it okay to date? When is it okay to date your friend's ex?
No. I just said I don't care how long
it's never
been.
Okay.
No. There are too many people in the world, and okay, so I'm a very much it's always deeper than that kind of person, and she is very much it's not that serious.
It's definitely not that deep.
And it's always that deep.
Everything is never that deep.
Always that deep. I don't care what the topic is. When somebody does some weird shit, it's deeper than them just doing some weird shit. Now I'm like, you just wanted what I had. What else is it that I had that you want? So what else are you willing to do? Were you watching them the whole time that we were together? Aside from the fact that you're sleeping with somebody that I slept with, so now it's like you slept with me. Like it's just all strange.
It's not that deep. You dragging
It's just all strange.
You dragging it.
It's all strange.
You dragging it.
All strange. There are too many people in the world. I don't want anybody that any of my friends have been with. There is no way I could ever look at you in a sexual way. Any of that. My friend had you. Like, my friend was with you.
I mean, it's wild. I don't want y'all to feel like I'm like a devil's advocate. I always play both sides, but I would never date my friend's ex ever.
Like, why? The question is why.
That's weird.
The question is why. That's the question. And
but I wanted to give you some situations though.
Why?
I want to give you some situations. Because what if it's somebody that you were dating or in a relationship in high school, and now one of your homegirls bump into whoever, and we 35 at this point? Is that person still off limits?
Yes. I just said, I don't care if it's 40 years later. I actually had that happen to me. And it was actually with a cousin.
That's wild.
I know. And
cousin is crazy.
I know. And she started like fake hanging out with this person, and my aunt kind of just like said it casually one day when we were talking, and I'm like, she's with who? Like, why? And she's like, oh, they've been hanging out lately. I don't know what's going on with them, and tried to like play it off. But I think she really wanted to just like put it out there. And yeah, later on, this is like, I don't know, maybe some months later, because we didn't live in the same city. This was one of my other cousins. And we saw each other, and she just mentioned it. I think she wanted to let me know. That was her way of letting me know. She just like casually said it to me, like, yeah, she was hanging out and they slept together. And in telling me that they slept together, I'm like, it was bad, wasn't it? Like, because I know it was bad, because I've been there one time. Never again, but one time. But she knew. And she was like, yeah, I remember.
So why the hell would you do
right.
You think it got better?
Right. So it's always deeper than that. It's always deeper than that. Because you knew and you remembered, but you still, we literally share the same blood. Like, what is, like, it's always deeper. Everything is deeper than that.
I think blood is way worse than friends. Way worse. Well, I guess it depends.
I think it's the same. Because most of the time you're closer to your friends than you are your blood.
That's what I was about to say. Because sometimes you way tighter than that. So
it's just, that's a hell no. Like,
but what if it's somebody that you didn't sleep with? Is it okay?
It depends on what the connection was with the person. And if you're my friend, you knew what that connection was. If it was just like somebody that I just met and we kind of tried to date, but it just didn't work out, like for whatever reason, maybe we just didn't click and nothing ever happened, go ahead, girl, do your thing.
That's what I said. There's some exceptions. There's some exceptions in that. And you were saying no is never like.
But we're talking about people that we've been with. If the situation is, which is not usually the case, usually when that happens, it's somebody that your friend was really with. If it's somebody that I just, like I said, happened to me and it was nothing became of it, then whatever, it's probably somebody I forgot about. But if it's somebody that I had some kind of connection with, definitely somebody that I slept with, and you want to be with them, that's wild to me. That's wild to me. Like, do you want to be with me? Because what? Because it's what's happening.
You see how you go too far? You see how deep you go? It don't be that deep.
But why? You can't answer why. The question is why. With all these people in the world, why? If it's not deeper than that,
because
why?
Like maybe I don't know. Maybe they hit it off. I don't know.
How did you end up hitting it off? How did you not cut it off?
Maybe
as soon as
maybe they bumped into each other at the pool hall, and they knew each other. So his group of friends, her group of friends, whoever, her group of friends and her group of friends, whatever, they all just hung out that night at the pool hall, and they got to chopping it up, talking about old times with a few drinks, and they hit it off. Like,
and that's it.
That's it?
That's it.
But if they hit it off,
no.
Can you control? Okay, let me ask you this.
You can control what you do after that encounter.
Can you control how you feel?
You can control what you do after that encounter, and I'm gonna just be honest with you. If it's just a matter of you guys bumping into each other, you ain't feel that much within an hour or 2 hours of just hanging out with this person at the pool hall. I'm not. No. You can leave there, go to the next spot, and feel the same thing with a new person. Why you want to feel something with somebody that I've been with?
Yo, no matter what I say, I told y'all, like, once she say something, she's sticking to it.
It's weird.
No matter what situation I give her, y'all, she gonna still stick.
Why do you want to feel something with someone that your friend felt something with?
I don't know. You got a lot of these girls who mess with the same guys all the time.
Why is it always the woman's fault with you? Why is it
It's not the woman's fault.
It's not guys don't mess with.
They do it all the time, but guys don't care. I'm saying women because women care more if someone mess with their ex than a guy. I'm not saying guys don't care, but they'll front like they don't. But then sometimes guys care too much, and then someone gotta die. So it just all depends. It all depends.
What?
That's how it usually end up with guys. With guys, it always end up like that.
Oh wow.
But what about situations like, for instance, y'all know how it is in the hood. When you grow up in the hood, everybody messes with the same people in the hood. Like, I mess with that person from 254, that one at 274. Like, growing up, it's like boyfriend girlfriend swap. Do that count?
Probably not. You're young.
That's what I'm saying.
Really know what you're doing.
But when I said,
y'all just out here doing stuff you shouldn't be doing anyway.
But when I asked you, like, your high school, because that's kind of like that might be your high school sweetheart. Like,
but we took and
you
saying they bumped into each other later on. So later on, you're a grown ass 35-year-old and you know better. Because you said 35, right?
Right, but how do I know better if this is when you was 16, 17?
Because you know it's my high school sweetheart. I mean, I don't have a high school sweetheart, but I understand the concept of having a high school sweetheart. And usually a high school sweetheart is something more than sex. They had a relationship. It was a high school relationship.
But they
cared about each other.
Do that count?
Yes.
Oh.
That's not the same as you hanging out with people in your neighborhood, but y'all not really friends, and y'all probably just all sleeping with the same people. But yeah, that happens all the time, and it's whatever.
Okay, so what's considered a friend then?
A friend?
Cause if we speak, right? If we speak, I know you messing with homeboy, and I mess with homeboy. Is that wrong? We speak.
If we speak,
we don't.
I've done that.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not friends.
That's what I'm saying.
But I would never do that to my friend.
But technically, we speak and you knew. That
I see you around. But I don't know you.
But that's not considered disrespectful.
We're not talking about disrespectful. We're talking about morally wrong.
That's
because
morally
that is your
wrong.
friend. It's probably morally.
That's
wrong.
morally wrong as hell.
It's probably morally wrong. But we're not friends.
We are. We're
not.
Shit.
We don't have each other's phone numbers.
It's too many rules to this shit. That's why. Okay, stay away.
For me personally, right? When I was dating somebody that another girl that I knew dated, I don't think
that was foul.
That was foul?
Yes, that was foul.
I've done a lot of foul shit. But listen, we were not friends, and she never liked me.
That's different though.
She spoke to me because she was cool with my friend. She was cool with a girl that was my best friend. And we spoke like, hey, but she couldn't stand me.
That's still wrong though.
We weren't friends. Wrong. She never had my phone number. We never hung out.
I think, okay, this is my guidelines. For me, it's all wrong.
Okay,
if I know you got a girl.
No. We're not talking about somebody's girl. No, we're not talking about somebody's girlfriend.
I know you messing with somebody, but it doesn't matter.
She was not somebody's girlfriend.
You trying to justify it because you did.
No, I'm not trying to justify it because it was wrong. I've done a lot of foul shit. I have done so much shit. I don't even know I made it through some of the shit. Wrong is wrong. I am the first person to admit when I was wrong. Yes, I was wrong. But were we friends? No. She didn't even fucking like me. She hated I was around.
So it's cool to be spiteful if somebody don't like you.
No, it wasn't being spiteful.
You was being spiteful.
I wasn't being spiteful. No,
you did it on purpose.
I didn't do it on purpose. This was somebody I was already attracted to. What ended up happening with them was not. I didn't say, hey, stop talking to her. We were just talking.
You are really trying to justify this.
I swear I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're literally sitting here like,
I'm saying.
I was already attracted to them. What the fuck does that mean?
I'm saying that morally, it was wrong. I don't even know if it was morally wrong, honestly, because like I said, we were not friends, and that was not a girlfriend. That was a side. Like,
if you know someone is messing with someone, whatever level it is, who cares?
We're talking about friends. We're talking about...
No, but we're talking about this particular situation. If you know someone is messing with someone and you go mess with that person, that is wrong.
Oh, well.
It doesn't even matter if y'all was friends, y'all wasn't friends. You said y'all spoke, y'all said hi and bye. Yeah. But you knew that they were already dealing. And then you went and dealt. That's wrong.
Okay, it's wrong.
Okay.
I've said it was wrong. I don't know
you did
how many
say
times
it was wrong,
but
you was like, well, she didn't even like me.
But we weren't friends. And she didn't like me.
And they really wasn't together.
No, they weren't.
No, I get that.
Because they weren't.
No. I get that. But you see how many things you kept throwing out there?
No, but the reason why I'm saying that stuff is because if you have a person, I'm not going there. But if we're all free and we're doing what we want to do.
We are free.
We're all free. I mean, at this age, I'm not. If I were single, I'm not doing any of this anyway. But like back in the day, we're all single, and I just happen to know that you talking to her.
I don't care.
She don't even. I don't know her.
You are horrible.
I know who she is. I don't.
Like, I've done some foul shit, but I've never messed with someone that I knew was messing with someone that I knew of, whether we were friends or not.
That is not true.
I've slept with married women. I've done some shit that was just... I've done some shit, but I've never... I don't think so.
You have.
I have who?
You have.
You know?
You have.
Who have I slept with?
I don't know the names.
Shoot.
But
that I actually knew the person? Or
yeah.
I can't think of none.
She's lying.
No, I swear to you, I can't think of none. Like, I know I've done some dirt. I've done a lot of dirt. But I can't think of someone that I knew was messing with somebody and I knew the person that they were messing with. Whether we were friends or not, and I actually...
Okay, so you don't think it's worse to sleep with a married person and you don't know their spouse than it is to sleep with someone who is totally single, but you know they're talking to somebody else?
It's all wrong. I don't think...
You don't think one's worse than... One sin is bigger than the other.
You can't... A sin is a sin. Is a sin.
Right.
So it don't even matter the levels.
Oh, okay.
It's just wrong.
Okay.
So...
Alrighty then. Well, there's that. I think it's crazy to mess with your friend's ex. I just think...
In any way, shape, or form.
In any way, shape, or form. I just think, why?
I mean, it's definitely,
Until somebody can give me a reason
it's
why,
crazy.
out of these billions of people,
yeah.
Like why?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I can't even look at somebody that was touching my friend.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like ew. What the?
Nah,
don't come near me. Like, are you kidding me? Yeah.
Especially if you was like, bro, like, like nah, like, cause like most of like my friends' wives or I look at them like bro, like
Right.
even though they women, like
Right,
bro,
but still, like,
I would never,
yeah.
I would never like, nah, that's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, moral of the story is don't sleep with your friends' exes.
Don't sleep with your friends.
No matter how long ago there was an ex.
Yeah.
An ex is an ex is an ex. So it's off limits. There's no way where you can justify and make it seem like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter how long it was.
Yeah.
It's
never
just
gonna not be
nasty,
weird.
actually. It's
But that's why I said, like, did you want to sleep with me? Because that's weird. It's strange.
You better off just sleeping with your friend.
I mean, people do that.
People do that all the time.
That's fine if that's what y'all want to do. But sleeping with your friend's ex it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Like I said, why?
I don't think anything is wrong with sleeping with your friend.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's what people are doing.
That's what, you know. Better them than an ex.
Right.
But you guys, so that's gonna conclude the first episode back. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let us know how you feel about love or lust, or if you guys experienced one or two, or they go hand in hand. They might go hand in hand for you. Let us know how you guys feel about that. Also, let us know about dating your friends' exes, if it's okay, if you've done it, how did it turn out. Because we know a lot of people done that. A lot of people are actively doing it.
Yes.
So we know it happens every day, but let us know how you feel about today's topics. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. As we said prior, we will be dropping at least a video a week. We'll try to do 2. I don't know about 3.
We're gonna bump it up to 3 at some point.
But as we go along and we find balance, we'll try to do as much as we can. But like I said, from here on in, consistency, at least 1 video a week. We appreciate you guys for tuning in again. As always, I'm Trey. What's that?
You see the cup? See, I had a little bit of wine. And she doesn't know her name right now. Because there's actual alcohol, like liquor, in her drink. So that's why she thinks she's Trey.
My name is Mo.
Alright, I'm Trey, or Court Mackay, and she's Mo.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Alright, later.
Ow!